And let's talk about what fasted cardio does, right? So it's supposed to burn more fat because you haven't eaten and you're going to be in ketosis.
Yeah.
Now, if you're waking up early, let's just say a little bit earlier, well, of course, you're going to burn more calories throughout your day because now you added an extra 2,000 steps and you're awake for an hour earlier. So what you're really doing is just burning more total calories overall.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now, let's say I'm doing fasted cardio and then I eat all those calories back. I literally just wasted my fasted cardio and waking up early for no reason anyways.
I see.
And yes, you're supposed to be quote unquote burning fat, but at the end of the day, it's much more complex than if I'm fasted, I'm going to burn fat. If I'm in ketosis, I'm just going to burn fat.
Yeah.
Yes, I use fat as a utilized energy source, but it's not just pulling from fat. It pulls from carbs. It may pull from your muscle, depending on what state, if you're too fasted.
Yeah. I think we should also just like point out that I do hear a lot of people say like, you know, I've had clients who will like check their heart rate during a session, you know, and they're like, oh, I want to make sure that I'm like in my fat burning zone or whatever. And I think that we need to understand that when they say things like, oh, you're going to burn more fat this way or whatever, it's not like you're like burning your body's fat. You know what I mean? It's you're using fat as an energy source, right? Like if I haven't intaken any carbohydrates that day and I've only intaken fat, then I'm going to use fat as an energy source, right? I'm not suddenly, you know, minimizing the fat on my body or something like that. That's a different sort of process that happens. And so I think that we need to really like, I don't want to say stop saying that, but like just sort of clear up that when we say like, oh, you're in the fat burning zone or you're going to burn more fat during this, we need to clarify that you're like using it as an energy source. You're not so much like dissolving the fat off your body, you know?
It's just melting away.
Yeah. You know, and I think that that's what a lot of people sort of conclude, you know, because why wouldn't a burning fat, I'm going to lose body fat, you know? And it's like, it's not the same concept.
I really don't think people understand like how much energy it really takes to burn fat or actually to lose fat.